guys, Eve here, and welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to discuss something that's extremely important to me. Yes, it is another Disney themed video. We all know how much I love Disney, and I've done a Disney Q&A before based on my favorites, but this is going to be slightly different. This is going to be a Disney Parks bucket list. Now before we get started, if my face is new to you, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. And if you love Disney World as much as I do, please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you're wondering about the makeup on my face, I'll go ahead and link that video right up in the eye up here. Now without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Number 1 on my Disney Parks bucket list is to visit all the international parks. I've only been to Disneyland in California, the original, and Disney World, and the other parks really interest me, not just on a cultural level, but the rides and the shows as well. It just seems like it'd be something that'd be very different and yet familiar, and that sounds super cool. I think the one that I want to go to most is probably Disneyland Tokyo and Disney Sea. It just looks amazing. All the rides look incredible. So number 2 on my Disney bucket list is to visit Club 33. I just think it would be something so historic and unique to a Disney experience, and I've never experienced that before, so want to check that off as soon as I possibly can. Number 3 is also one that's going to be a little bit difficult to achieve. It's to have a plaid for at least a day. And it's not just because I want to skip lines, although that would be incredible. It's also because plaids are really knowledgeable about the parks and about the history, and I guess I could just go on a Disney World Keys to the Kingdom tour or something, but having a plaid would just be so cool. They could point out all the little details that I never have enough time to look at because I'm always rushing around. So yeah, that's number 3. Number 4 is to do 4 parks in one day. I've done 2 parks in one day, and that's pretty much the extent of it. I would love to be able to do Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios all in one day. And with that, you have to do one thing in each place, meaning you would have to do one attraction in each place. And personally for me, I'd probably do the coasters, Space Mountain, Everest, Rock and Roller Coaster, then probably Test Track. I think that would be really, really fun. Number 5 is Dapper Day. I've never done a Dapper Day, which is insane because I love dressing up and I love combining vintage looks with more alternative styles as well. I just think it's really pretty, and it would be so much fun to Disney bound while at Dapper Day. I've seen a lot of people do it and do it well, and I do have some ideas on who I would bound as. I've never done a Disney bound either at the parks. I feel like I'm behind. Someone help me out. But yeah, just to see everyone dressed up and in Magic Kingdom or Epcot and living their best life just sounds like a magical dream come true, and I really want to do it. Number 7 is to stay at every Disney World property resort. So far I've only done 3, and that's because usually my family tends to stay at Shades of Green just because we are a military family. And if you guys are interested in learning more about military discounts, go ahead and click that eye right up there. I made a whole video that kind of goes in depth with the discounts, and if you have any questions about that, feel free to ask them down below as well. But yeah, so far I've stayed at Shades of Green, I stayed at Disney's All-Star Movie Resort, and I was lucky enough to stay at the boardwalk while they were doing Shades of Green renovations a while back. They overbooked the hotel, and so anybody who was in need of a room got the chance of staying at either the boardwalk or the Contemporary for the same price. And so I was able to stay at the boardwalk for a fraction of the cost, and it was one of the greatest memories of my life, and the boardwalk is still one of my favorite places to visit. But I would really love to give the other hotels a try. So many options, so little time. I want to stay everywhere. Number 8 is to participate in a Run Disney event. Personally, I would love to do the Dark Side Run. I think that would be amazing. I am not necessarily a runner. I could maybe do a 5K. So if I had to do that, I would really have to plan it. I'd probably do it with my dad, which would be super cool, but I just think it would be, once again, a unique experience that I haven't yet done. Get a medal, you know. Number 9 is to do a Disney cruise. I would love to do the Disney Dream, I believe, whichever one goes to the Caribbean. That sounds like bliss. I've actually never been on a cruise either, so I would kind of, you know, kill 2 birds with 1 stone with that, because I also just want to participate in a cruise itself. But a Disney cruise would be ideal because it's Disney, so yeah. And for the 10th one, this may come as a shock to you considering how much I do love Disney. I would love to do a Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. I have never done one, and it just seems so magical and so cool, and the fact that they give you cookies. Because don't get me wrong, I love Halloween and trick-or-treating is really fun, but I don't eat half that candy. I'm not a super candy person, but cookies. I will eat the crap out of those cookies. It's not just cookies, it's cookies and hot chocolate. I want it. I want it all, okay? The Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade is my favorite parade that I've ever seen. insane. And if the Christmas one is just as good, holy guacamole. I just want to go. Life is so hard every second that I'm not at Disney World. It's fine. It's fine. Alright guys, so that is my entire Disney parks bucket list. Go ahead and leave in the comments down below what's on your Disney bucket list. I would love to hear some other ideas. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you like me, go ahead and click that subscribe down below. Special thanks to Taylor Elizabeth. Thank you so much, girl. Your comment honestly made my day. It was so sweet and so thoughtful. You guys just warm my heart sometimes. Like, I can be having the crappiest day and reading your comments really turns it around. So thank you so very much for all of your love and support. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.